Hey everyone, and welcome to your public speaking class for summer 2020. My name is Professor Espinola. That's like Espinoza, but with an L. And my pronouns are she, her, and hers. And I am your instructor for the summer session of public speaking this year. I imagine that many of you are probably very, very nervous to take this class. That's totally fine. That's okay. Most of my students feel that way. But by the time they end up leaving this course, they feel like their nervousness has dissipated quite a bit. But now more than ever, the world needs to hear your voice. If you've been paying attention to anything that's been going on in current events and in the news lately, you'll notice that the world has kind of turned upside down a little bit. We all have something we want, some sort of issue that calls to us or gets us motivated. And I believe that with the skills and the knowledge that you're going to learn in this class, you're going to be better able to advocate on behalf of those causes. This class teaches you to use your voice to advocate for yourselves and to advocate for others, whether that be in this class or in other classes, at work, out there in the world, in your communities. By the end of this course, you will have spoken for 22 minutes about yourself and an obstacle that you've overcome, teaching the class about some sort of issue that's really important to them, and eventually you're going to take a stance on an important issue and advocate for that issue. I'm going to be providing you with a lot more details over the course and during our first class session, but for now, I think there's several important things that you're going to want to look at before we meet next week. You can find those in the week 0 module on Canvas. From there, you're going to want to look at the syllabus and figure out what the textbook is and get a hold of that ASAP, because right when we start, we're going to be going into several chapters of the book, and you're not going to want to miss that. You're also going to want to look at what the tech requirements are for this class, get yourself familiar with Zoom and Google Docs and all that kind of stuff. And then also take a look at what we're going to be doing for the first speech, because on our first class session, you're actually going to be presenting your first speech, which is just a self-introduction speech. It's nothing to freak out about, but you might want to look at what that's going to require. And then I also have a student inventory worksheet for you because I want to know more about you before we get started with this course. To me, you're not just a row on my grade book. To me, you're a human being, and I want to get to know you before we get started so I can cater this class to your unique needs and interests. So with that said, also, please feel free to always ask me questions. For now, you can send me an email or a message within Canvas. You're totally welcome to do that, and I will get back to you as soon as I see it. But go ahead and take a look at what is available for you on Canvas on the week 0 module, and we'll get started.